On today's episode of the Real Recovery Podcast, we bring you an extra number 43.1, a special journey into the Oregon Recovers We Do Recover Awards Luncheon. Join hosts Peter and Julie as they take you behind the scenes of this inspiring event, celebrating the resilience and leadership shaping Oregon's recovery community. You'll hear from outgoing Executive Director Mike Marshall, reflecting on years of impactful advocacy, and meet Bo Brinson, the new leader, with a bold vision for the future of recovery. But that's not all. Beloved Portland icon Poison Waters adds her signature flair as the event's host, bringing humor and heart to the day. Learn about the incredible Recovery Network of Oregon app, meet local heroes, and dive into heartfelt stories of triumph and hope. This episode is packed with inspiration, community connection, and the powerful message that recovery is for everyone.
Hello, and welcome to the Real Recovery Podcast. I'm Julie, your co-host. On this journey of healing and transformation, together with my co-host Peter, we dive into the heart of recovery, sharing stories that resonate with courage and inspiration.
That's right, Julie. Each episode is a new chapter in this vast narrative of recovery, and we're honored to bring them to you. But keep in mind, the perspectives you'll hear are for informational purposes only and may not reflect the views of the podcast or our partners.
Indeed, while these conversations can be a powerful part of your recovery toolkit, they are not substitute for professional medical advice. We encourage you to seek guidance from your healthcare provider for any treatment-related decisions.
And if you're facing an immediate crisis, or if you just need to talk to someone who understands, don't hesitate to call the Recovery Crisis Line at 503-223-8569. That number is also on our website. Help is available 24/7.
Now let's begin our episode
of Recovery, Real Recovery.
Check. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. You sound great.
Hi, this is Julie from the Real Recovery Podcast.
And here with Peter.
And we are here live today at Oregon Recovers. I'm so excited. We're going to welcome in the new executive director, say goodbye to the old executive director. But right now, we're here with 4D's executive director. And we were at Gratitude Night with you. And you have been busy keeping your promises from last year.
I have, yeah.
Would you like to tell our audience some of the things that you have accomplished and what you're working on?
Yeah, I can always talk about 4D, but I think if it's okay with you, I'd just talk about Oregon Recovers a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah, Oregon Recovers is near and dear to my heart. I'm one of the co-founders, and about 7 years ago, a few people in recovery got together in one of 4D's offices, and we organized a rally for recovery downtown because the state of addiction was abysmal in Oregon, and we had such high addiction rates and low access to care. Yeah, we thought it was unacceptable. So we threw a rally downtown, and we didn't know what to expect, and 1,000 people showed up. And everybody was people in recovery. It was legislators, it was healthcare providers, addiction treatment service providers, friends, family, kids. And we realized that we were onto something and that everybody wanted to see a change. And so we started organizing politically and have been doing so ever since. And we've made some good progress in Oregon, but the work continues. So it's important for people to continue to support Oregon Recovers and support Bo Brinson. He's a young man in recovery early in his professional career, but he has all of the attributes that make a good leader. His character is really high, has high integrity. He wants to do the right things for the right reasons. So yeah, I'm just hoping everybody will rally around him and donate to Oregon Recovers so they can continue to fight to increase access to services.
Yeah, absolutely. We had Bo on our show, and we love Bo, and we have links to Oregon Recovers from the show. Great. And then we did a special episode on the recovery walk as well.
Great.
So
I appreciate you guys. So that's it from me. Today's about Bo and Oregon Recovers. So I don't want to make it about me and stuff. We could chat in the future, but thanks.
Yeah. Thanks
for
being
on our show.
Here.
Appreciate it.
It's almost been a year.
Work.
We'd love to follow up with you
Anytime.
when we get to the year and see what's going on. I do know you opened a treatment center, and I'd love to go down that path.
Yeah, anytime. You just hit me up, and thank you guys for being here.
Okay,
thank you so much.
Tony. Glad to have you. Our friend Bo is back.
Hey.
And since we left Bo, he is now promoted to the executive director of Oregon Recovers. Peter and I
That's
couldn't
awesome.
be more happy. I love Bo because, first of all, we see you everywhere.
Facts.
We see you out there doing it.
Absolutely.
And I
True.
feel that your authenticity is like mine.
Thank you.
So tell us, what direction do you want to go in? What do you want to do, world?
Yeah, great question. So thank you so much for having me. I love being able to be in a position to help elevate others too. I show people that it's possible regardless what you've done or been through. You know what I mean? As long as you do the work, you could go wherever you want. I had this mindset of scarcity for so long because of the addiction, because of my past, because of this, because of that. But now really tapping into my innate being, I now know that I've got a mindset of abundance. And so, yeah, what we got going on is we're just really excited about being able to make Oregon Recovers more collaborative and bring more people to the table, because a lot of times what the issue with our state is sometimes you see these silos.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like, that's adding to the problem. So what we're looking to do is be able to bring everybody together, because that's how we help this fight to end the addiction crisis, is doing it together. It takes a village, just like it does to raise a kid, just like it does in recovery. You know what I mean? It takes all these people because it's bigger than us. And at the end of the day, we want to go from nearly last when it comes to access to services to a recovery haven.
That sounds awesome.
I love that.
And I love you're at off to such a good start with that app that brings all the different places and services available in one place.
100%.
That I think is fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
Recovery Network of Oregon.
Yeah.
It's available on the Play Store, the Apple Store. It's free. It's loaded with a ton of resources.
Yeah.
And what we're working
just
on.
like us.
Yeah,
exactly.
literally.
We are.
I love it.
It's free, and then you can also get it from our link.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know me, if it's for free, then it's for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So recovery is for free.
There you go.
Some of the
And it's
best
for me.
places I've been don't cost a dime.
Right.
I love that. And it's so true. So the Recovery Network of Oregon is just loaded with resources. So anywhere you are placed in Oregon, you can pull the app up. It'll grab your geographical location. It'll show you all the resources that are available based on where you're standing. So if you're looking for detox or recovery housing or treatment or a cooling or warming shelter, food box, whatever, it's all in there.
Yeah.
So Recovery Network of Oregon, it's an amazing app. We're really looking to lift RNO up. This next year, you'll see a lot more from Oregon Recovers and the Recovery Network of Oregon.
So best thing for people to do who are listening is to visit your site and download that app.
100%. So you can go to OregonRecovers.org, or you can go to recoverynetworkoforegon.org. Visit us on social media. We're also available there. We love for people to get more involved with Oregon Recovers. Now that we are a BIPOC-led organization, we really want to show the inclusivity and bring people to the table, because just like you'll hear later, but Miss Julia, the executive director of Miracles Club, she said something that really resonated with me. She said that if we're not at the table, we're going to be on the table. And I love that.
That's a great phrase.
It's powerful because it's true. You know what I mean? Like it seems like there's all these things that's going on. And what we want to do is we want to try to find our lane and where we fit in.
That's the podcast.
Yep.
We want them all.
Exactly.
We want all recovery to be together so we can give you options. And I think it's the same thing. And if this isn't right for you, then maybe this is. It's just like a meeting. Find the one that fits for you.
That part.
Mhm.
How many episodes?
We are, this will be 43.
Yeah.
Ooh, say that. That's what's up. That's so amazing, because being able to get real people in recovery shows folks that are listening that, hey, I connect with this. I connect with that. This person, this voice, whatever their experience is, regardless if you're Black, brown, indigenous, white, LGBTQ, whatever. You know what I mean? Like recovery, the Real Recovery Podcast has something for you.
It does.
And it's hope to people.
It gives hope.
Yeah. And I think that's so important. People who are struggling, and that you're in that, I know when I was in that space, I was in as well. And I couldn't even see the top. And so by showing people that, you can recover and actually excel and become something fantastic.
We haven't missed an episode every Friday. Then we did like the recovery walk, the 5K
extras.
run as extras. And it's amazing. I too am starting to get a shoe collection. I recover shirts.
There you go.
The business field.
Yep.
Got some new Air Force Ones to go with
Whoa.
some other ones. But yeah,
I love that.
it's more comfortable, I will say, than wearing high heels and nylons.
True.
So it's
done it.
been really good. And it's been amazing to meet all the people as well.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to your future with
Yeah,
us.
I am too.
even. Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Whatever I can do to support, let me know. We've got support from all over the state, from the coast to Southern Oregon to Ontario. It's amazing. I love the amount of people are so welcoming. And it's really interesting too. And what I've noticed is the different parts of the state have different recoveries, believe it or not, in Oregon. So the metro area or the valley has different recovery than Eastern Oregon. Eastern Oregon has different recovery than Southern Oregon.
Right.
You know what I mean? Southern and coastal and all, it's all different. You know what I mean? Because different parts of the state, things are different. A lot of times what's going on is a lot of these rural communities are underfunded. They don't have services.
Yeah.
They're
Underfunded.
underappreciated. Yeah. And it's crazy. And I got people like Jeannie over here that they're able to give me that insight from those areas.
That's cool.
And that's how we're able to really bridge the gap, and us as an organization be the connective tissue to continue to help the fight to end Oregon's addiction crisis.
I love
I
it.
think you being here again next year for the walks
Yep.
and stuff like that is really going to bridge this gap
Thank
and
you.
bring a consistency
Yep.
and even more of a trust between the people seeing.
That part.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
I
I'm
love it.
excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm juiced.
I'll set up a table. No.
Yeah, I love it. Thank y'all so much.
thank
I'm
you
really
for stopping
excited.
by and giving us the opportunity to also be here and be a part of
Absolutely.
this. This is
Yep.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Coolest table we've had yet.
It is nice. Yeah. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Y'all are doing some amazing things. Continue to
Appreciate
put
it.
yourself out there. You know what I mean? Because you never know which episode is going to help save
Exactly.
the next person's life.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's-
Thank y'all.
See you.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
We ran into one of our good friends. Robert Sanders is here. Robert is on the board of Oregon Recovers. I saw your little commercial for GTD on the scooter. It was cute. It was really cute.
Hey, I'm just excited to be able to use any kind of platform I have to elevate other organizations. And today I'm happy to hear about the future of Oregon Recovers. Excited to see what direction Bo takes us in, and really believe that we have a chance to make fundamental change in the state. So grateful to be here, grateful for everything that y'all are doing. And once again, shout out to GTD for continuing to fight the good fight and help
Yeah,
people
right on.
and our treatment centers.
Love
Love it.
Thanks for stopping by.
We're with our friend Solara. We just ran into her here at Oregon Recovers. How's it going?
Great. This is the place to be on a Friday morning. Super excited.
I know, right?
We saw you do a commercial for GTD too. They
I
must have the most
did.
public campaign fund for scarves I've ever seen.
That's because we love GTD. Everybody loves GTD. If you don't love GTD yet, you need to get on board and get a scarf.
If you don't know what it is, go to our link and we'll get you there.
Yeah.
That is right.
And what are your thoughts about today and Bo coming up on board here?
I am so excited to be here today and to celebrate Bo and say goodbye to Mike. And also very excited that we have Poison Waters here
I
today to
know.
MC. I didn't even know that was going to happen. And I'm such a fan.
I've
too.
known her since she was 18 and running for
Yeah.
Rosebud.
Shut the front door.
Swear
She
to
fell
God.
through my attic at my old rental in Seattle one year. That's my claim. to
I'm
fame.
leaving now because I'm jealous. So goodbye. Signing off. No more from me. I'm just
I
kidding.
saw Mike just walk in. How exciting.
Oh, fantastic.
Well,
Yeah, this
we're
is-
glad you're here. Thanks for stopping
Yeah, thanks
by.
for stopping by.
All right. Have a great day,
You
guys.
too.
I love that you all are here. This is fantastic.
Oh,
Hi, we are live with the Real Recovery Podcast. This is Julie and one of me and Peter's greatest friends.
old time
walked
friends.
in today,
From
and
way
I'm
back.
so excited. We're here
Old
with
time.
Poison Waters.
Hi, hi everyone.
And
I
we're
wish this was video now.
I know because I look really
you
good,
look
by the way.
fabulous.
you are blinging.
Because if this was just going to be just the podcast, I would have been in my pajamas. But
Yeah, exactly.
we're here at the awards luncheon.
We're at the Hilton, so you had to dress.
I had to look fancy.
Had
This
to
is not
look-
Motel 6. This is the Hilton Hotel in downtown Portland.
How do you know Bo and how do you know Oregon Recovers?
Actually, so Oregon Recovers reached out to me many years ago to help with their recovery walk. I did the breast cancer walk and the AIDS walk and all the fun stuff. I like to be a part of community events of all kinds. And Mike Marshall, the outgoing ED, actually hired me to MC his wedding reception. And when he got married to his husband, they had a big block party, and it was a combination of folks in recovery and not. And I love that coming together of the community, that it doesn't have to be so divisive, that folks in recovery don't deal with others that aren't. And I love that. And I'm just speaking about him right now. They had some Mike Marshall. And so then when I was about it, I bet he has. He's done a lot. He looks very handsome. It's good to see you.
Fresh haircut, sir.
I know. Look at this. I have a fresh haircut underneath this wig. Yeah. So, me too. This morning. So this morning we're here to do the annual awards luncheon. When they reached out and they said, "Hey, Poison, we haven't worked with you in a while, and we know that you work with a lot of different organizations of all diverse communities, and would you be open to it?" And I said, "Of course." I think sometimes people think that if a recovery group can't intermingle with folks that aren't in recovery.
Right.
And I think
we do.
Yeah, of course. Let's get rid of that stigma. It doesn't have to be one or the other. You can all be friends and family, and this is fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Ourselves last weekend filming the City Nightclub documentary.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh, you're working with Damon on that? Isn't it so fun? That is exciting.
I feel like my story really qualifies.
Good.
Since I just went there as a little college girl, didn't know no better about nothing.
Oh, here we are today. So are you all going to be here all day?
Yeah, it's so good that we ran into you.
I'm so glad
to have you on our show,
I haven't seen you in a long time either.
Oh, such fond memories.
We'd love to have you back.
Okay, yes, when I have pajamas on and slippers. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you for stopping
we
by.
We can do slippers. We're here with Mike Marshall. And now,
hey.
I'll tell you, Mike's looking pretty dapper today. He's
thanks.
got a fresh cut.
Yeah, you didn't dress up when you came on our show. I wonder why. No. Wait, it's audio. That's right. I sounded good. You sounded fantastic.
Are you a little sentimental?
I have a whole bunch of emotions going on right now.
Yeah, this is your baby.
It is. It's our baby.
Yes.
And I've been a part of it. And that's just been a huge honor.
Yeah.
But it's also time for me to go, like for me to move on and hand it over to another generation of recovery leaders. So I'm excited about that. I'm so excited that Bo Brinson.
You couldn't have had a better person step in.
But I'm all up in my feelings today. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. I know that I would be. I'm sentimental, B. And out of all the things, I know there's tons of things that you're proud of because you've done some hella good work. Let's be honest. What is the thing that you are like really happy that you got that done?
Oh, so I'm going to talk a little bit about this. I'll share it here. The very first advocacy day we did, 4D, and got a bus and brought a bunch of people from 4D and VOA down. A bunch of young people, new into recovery. Advocacy day went way better than we ever expected. The majority leader texted me in the middle of the day saying, "You guys are rocking it in the building," because we had all these t-shirts and people, and everybody had a compelling recovery story or a family story or whatever. And at the end of the day, we did a little debrief. We were in a big tent outside of the Capitol. And most folks had gone, but the busload of young people were still there. And so I said, "So you guys, like, what was good? What could be improved?" And all the young guys were like, "Oh, I met the governor. I got my picture taken with the governor. I shook hands with the governor." And then this young woman in the back who I hadn't noticed and hadn't said anything. She raised her hand. She stood up and she said, "Mike, I've lost 3 of my best friends to overdose deaths this year. And today, when I was speaking to my state senator, I felt like their voices were being heard."
Oh my gosh.
And that's what Oregon Recovers is. It's about elevating voices that are not heard in an effort to end this crisis.
Yeah.
And we're still in a crisis 7 years later. And so I also have really mixed feelings about that. It shouldn't be this hard.
Right.
And so it's easy to have anger and resentment, but it would be that much worse if Oregon Recovers had not been out there sounding the alarm and constantly offering a path forward. Even though legislators didn't necessarily want to go down that path, we have continually not just complained about what is lacking, but we have continually offered the comprehensive solution that's needed. So I'm really proud of that too.
That's fantastic.
Amen. Should be.
What a great...
I wrote you in on my ballot, just so you know. Even though I knew you couldn't work for my district, I wrote you in.
Thank you.
So I'm very excited for today. I'm excited for the future.
What's next do you have something on the horizon? Or?
Yes. The other issue I care, or the sub issue I care a lot about is alcohol policy. And so it's my hope that at the national level, I'll be able to work on alcohol policy and hope to have an announcement about that in early January.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
When you
Absolutely
have
love
it all solidified, come back.
I will definitely would love to come
We'll
back and talk to you guys because
Absolutely.
alcohol is at the heart of Oregon's problems, and you can never talk about it too much.
Exactly.
It is the gateway.
It is,
So,
yeah.
So now I will hand over the microphone to a fabulous recovery community leader and a handsome man,
Oh my.
Izzy Alvarado. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Izzy Alvarado.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Dean Martin. Mike Marshall.
Hi, Izzy.
Mike Marshall something. We're here because he created this nonprofit called Oregon Recovers.
That's
and I have a bum knee and a bum ankle. I've got it wrapped all over. I'm on ibuprofen, and I am not going to miss this event.
There you go.
Because I am so
Yay.
excited to watch Bo Brinson take the lead into this,
He's very
this new
excited.
endeavor, this
So are we.
organization.
No,
It is
we are
so
too.
exciting.
We've
Yeah.
had a few people do GTD commercials already. We
Yeah.
had Solara stop by,
Silent.
Robert Sanders, so
On this event?
and then Poison.
And watch out.
I know. She's so fabulous. Here somewhere if she's here.
There you
Absolutely.
go. I love it. I love it. I love
We
it.
were talking about the good old days with Poison. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with GTD?
What's coming up? What's
We
happening?
have actually, I want to say thank you to Grant for buying our table for us this afternoon at this event and graciously inviting me and my staff to join this event. And I'm very excited to be here.
Thank you
I
so
love
much
it.
for
I'm
coming
glad
by.
you're here.
We love it every time.
Thank you guys. And thank you guys for everything you do. I'm so happy to see you guys
Oh,
here.
Thank
You guys are awesome.
All
Love
I
right.
love
you.
your podcast.
Speaking of Grant,
Speaking of the devil, the man I was just thanking for inviting us to this event, Grant.
hi Grant. Welcome
Thanks,
to the
Izzy.
Real Recovery Podcast.
Hello.
I know you've been on it just a little bit before. I'm excited. What are you excited for today?
I'm excited to be here with Go the Distance, who I run with or walk with some, and at a table with them and being able to support and celebrate recovery and celebrate the holidays too. I'm wearing an ugly Christmas
I
sweater
love
with
it.
Rudolph on it.
That's
love
fantastic.
it.
Any
I'm wearing
word?
a Real Recovery Christmas podcast shirt.
Nice.
Any
So-
words about Bo coming in and Mike exiting, and what? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've been somewhat active with Oregon Recovers going back to 2021 after the pandemic. I got more active, and Mike's done a great job and has worked hard. And I've heard great things about Bo. I just met him today officially. We've been in touch the last month or so. I know he's been with Oregon Recovers.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Yeah, he's done great work for the organization. So hope we can make some progress this legislative session and
Yeah,
get some more funding for recovery.
there you go.
Amen.
Said.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for stopping
Thanks for
by,
stopping
Grant.
by.
Thanks for
And
being
just
here.
as a bonus, Grant is from our home group. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to introduce you to Andrea right now. Andrea is a development manager at Fora Health, and she is our queen
Andrea.
at Go the Distance. Really helps us, leads us, teaches us a whole lot.
I love
and
Fora.
she's doing amazing work at Fora. Take it away, Andrea.
I just spoke there
Welcome,
2 weeks
Andrea.
ago
Oh, good.
at the women's AA meeting for Lacey. Small world always.
I'm so glad.
Takes a village.
I think you guys were able to come to our event a couple weeks
Yes,
ago.
we did.
Oh, we're so
and it
glad.
was fantastic.
I didn't get
Yeah.
a chance to meet you, so it's nice to meet you in person.
Yes, likewise.
What's on the horizon for Fora?
I think the big project that we're really excited about is what we announced at our gala is that we're going to be building housing. And so that we're really excited about that. And
That was
just
great
doing
news.
a lot of planning so that we can break ground next calendar
Honestly,
year.
that is a huge announcement. I talk all the time that you need a foundation. Treatment will get you clean. You need some housing. You need a group that you go to that you like to stay clean. It's a package deal.
Yeah.
It
It
is.
really is.
Yeah. Our CEO is Devarshi, and that's one of the things that's on his mind is just really expanding our continuum of care and deepening those levels of care. So we're there for every person, no matter where they're at in their recovery.
I
That's
love
so
that.
cool. And what
I
about
love that.
today? We have Mike exiting, Bo coming in. What are your thoughts on Oregon
I'm very
Recovers?
excited. I got a chance to sit down with Bo several weeks ago before I knew. And so Bo's great. I'm excited.
That's cool. Yeah, we are excited too. We've had him on our show, told his story, and we've met him many times since, and we have a place in our heart now for him. So
That's great.
yeah, looking forward to see what he does over the next year.
Awesome.
It's going to be fun.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, thank you. Even though you
Enjoy.
weren't ready and Izzy forced you, thanks for coming by. We have a very special little snippet of what we got to hear today at the Oregon Recovers special banquet, welcoming in Bo today. And say hi, Hayden. Hi. And Hayden sang acapella, and she killed it. So go ahead. You just got to make sure you're speaking to the mic and give us a paragraph or two.
You're broken down and tired. Go around and you can find the fight. But see else, so we'll walk it out.
Very nice.
To the chorus.
And all day.
That was beautiful.
We've had an amazing time here and met lots of amazing people.
Oh my
We
gosh.
got to see Mike Marshall head out.
Yeah,
we got
but-
to see Bo get welcomed in.
Yeah.
We heard a speech from Alex Green, professional football player with the Packers.
Yeah, it was such a great event. And who better to host it than Poison Waters?
So both Peter and I know personally, which
Yeah.
was
And I swear, some of the events that she talks about, like, that you knew her from and that I know her from, Julie and I must have been there at the same time, but not even know we were both there. It's so funny. It's crazy how that is.
I had known her since she was 18 years old and running for Rosebud 13.
That's incredible.
It is. And that was during the city was leaving Morrison and going to the 13th, Northwest 13th new, and she was the 13th Rosebud. It's a true story. I can't make it up.
That's amazing. Yeah, that she did a great job.
She did.
Yeah,
she always
was a lot of
does.
fun. And Alex Green from the Green Bay Packers, that's who spoke and about his story. And so he's agreed to be on our podcast in the future. So stay tuned for that story. It was fantastic. And he was so raw and open about his story and about where he was. And I'm like listening to him talk about it. I'm like, here's this fantastic football player, big star. And he's talking about being in his car, drinking and trying to escape his life. And I'm like,
It's money and a title aren't everything. I think recently.
And it also
learning
shows that
that.
it can happen to anybody, right?
Anybody, anytime, any circumstances. Drug addiction doesn't have any preference over race, color,
Yeah,
financial status. It can impact anyone at any time.
exactly. And there was a couple of awards that came out. He got an award too. And then Katie Jokinen, is that how you say her name?
I believe it is.
Yeah, she got the Tawana Sanchez Recovery Leadership Award. Sorry, I've been talking a lot today, so I'm a little tongue-tied. And then Nicole Clark also
She
got an award.
the Eric Martin Award.
Yeah.
Eric Martin is, I swear to God, the foundation of everything recovery.
And who you heard sing,
Hayden.
it was the last recording we had before we came on to recap. Hayden, she sang in front of the whole group and she sang the full song
And she sang
spoke.
a cappella.
Oh my gosh. I could never have done that at her age. So that's absolutely incredible.
And her mama was here with her. And how amazing is that?
Yeah. Oh, it's so fantastic. I come out of these events and I just feel rejuvenated and I feel empowered.
And we had cheesecake. I'm just saying, we finally had a good dessert.
It was a good lunch. Yeah.
It was
we
a
had
really good lunch. And we got to speak to Terry, and she's going to be on our show next week from MHAOO.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We also got to speak with Julia from Miracles, who's going to be speaking with us.
Oh, I
we
can't wait
actually
to have her on.
some amazing episodes coming up.
This is all going to be next year. This episode is going to be on Christmas that you're hearing it, if you're hearing it when it first comes out. And next year is just looking to be a loaded year of a lot of awesome, fantastic stories. Oh, and the First Lady was here and spoke.
Absolutely.
That was amazing. And I think she's going to be on our show as well. what I love about Mike Marshall and what he did with Oregon Recovers and what Bo is going to continue to do is it's removing the stigmatism of recovery. And so
thanks for being here, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, it's been a great event, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Thanks for listening. That's a wrap on today's episode. Thanks to each and every one of you for lending us your ears and hearts. Your engagement is what fuels our passion and keeps this podcast thriving.
We cherish the moments we share here and hope they resonate with you, whether you're on a daily commute, at the gym, or just taking a moment for yourself.
Make sure to head over to our website at realrecoverypodcast.com. While you're there, subscribe to our newsletter for the latest insights and uplifting stories from our community delivered straight to your inbox.
Click that subscribe button on your favorite podcast player too, so you can keep up with every new episode. It's your support that keeps our conversation alive and meaningful.
And if our stories have touched you, consider using the donate button on our site. Your contributions, no matter the size, are deeply appreciated. They help us continue our mission of sharing hope and healing.
Join us beyond the podcast and follow our journey on social media. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, and on X, formerly known as Twitter. All the links are on our site, so you can stay connected and be a part of the Real Recovery community every day.
Your likes, shares, and comments not only spread the message of recovery, but also remind us that we're all in this together.
So, until we meet again, remember that recovery is a journey, not a destination, and we'll be here to accompany you every step of the way to recovery, real recovery.
Thanks for listening.